Okay, good deal. All right, great. All right, we're starting on time. Please quickly find your seat. Quickly find your seat. We're going to start on time. Thank you. You can greet your friends afterwards. You can greet your friends afterwards. Go ahead, grab a seat. Take your backpacks off. Okay. Hello, Mr. Ng. Okay, remember, take the hoodie off, sir. No hoodies. Thank you, sir. No, all the way off, all the way off. Young man, take the hoodie off. Thank you. Good, good, good. Tighten it up over there. Good. All right, so that side's full. Thank you. I see a lot of empty spaces over here. What are we doing over here? Oh, no, not you. Yeah. All right, looks like we're about ready to start on time. I like this. I like this. Great, 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 great. Thank you, Ms. Sharkey. Who? Mr. Brown?
Got his relief yet.
Oh, okay. Ask Brown for the guy with the ladder. What's up? Hey, how you doing? What's up, kid?
Looking for some people.
Do we have the ladder guy? Okay. Oh, good.
Go all the way to the against the wall.
Mrs. Monteleone, can you raise your hand, please? Mrs. Monteleone, raise your hand. Mrs. Monteleone, please raise your hand. There she goes. She's right there in the middle. There you go. No problem. Mrs. Monteleone, raise your hand, please. I saw the hand.
Locked out?
Okay. What up, homie?
Back with the service.
Was there anybody else?
Bailey, but I don't see her yet.
Who?
Bailey?
Mrs. Bailey, can you raise your hand, please? Miss Bailey, raise your hand. Okay, as the custodial staff, 2 more minutes. All right, we have 2 more minutes. Just, excuse me, 1 minute. Hello? 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 Thank you very much. So as our custodial staff is doing an outstanding job getting the projector on, I just want to take a quick second to remind you of the decorum. When the color guard comes up, remember we're standing up. We're going to recite the pledge. You guys have done it 1,000 times over. When the color guard leaves, we remain standing, and we will have the ceremony begin. All right, please remember we have parents here. Welcome. We thank you very much for coming. Our principal, Mr. Jackson, and assistant principal for science is here. And we have several other guests. So with that said, and I believe we got the projector on? Good deal. All right. So thank you for your patience. Continue talking to your friends until otherwise asked to do so.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Science leadership has worked very hard to put on a wonderful assembly for us today. So please be respectful, videotaping, and on your phones during the assembly. And over to science leadership.
So just a moment while we wait for the presentation to turn on. Just sit back and relax for now, and we'll just wait for the slideshow to come on. Thank you. Okay, change of plans. We're gonna start now. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the 20th annual Science Leadership Induction Ceremony. Thank you all for coming today. It is now time for the presentation of the inductees. Inductees, please make your way to your assigned seating. Once again, welcome to the 20th annual Science Leadership Induction Ceremony. It is so great to see you all here today. Starting off this ceremony, please rise for the presentation of colors by the Aviation High School Color Guard Drill Team. Please quiet down. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job. A round of applause to our color guard drill team. You may all now sit. You can sit now. A round of applause to our color guard drill team. Good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, dedicated
may all now
staff,
sit. You can sit
proud
now.
teacher, Proud parents. Round of applause. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible inductees. You may all now sit. You can sit marks a special moment in your high school career. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible inductees. You may all now sit. You can sit marks a special moment in your high school career. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible inductees. You may all now sit. You can sit marks a special moment in your high school career. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible inductees. You may all now sit. You can sit marks a special moment in your high school career. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible inductees. May all now sit and say marks your special moment. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible inductees. May all now sit and say marks your special moment. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible inductees. May all now sit and say marks your special moment. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible inductees. May all now sit and say marks your special moment. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible may all now sit and say marks your special moment. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible may all now sit and say marks your special moment. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible may all now sit and say marks your special moment. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible may all now sit and say marks your special moment. So once again, good morning, everyone. A special welcome to our guests, to our incredible has been on this team for the longest time, and throughout his career, he has inspired hundreds of members to be the best that they can, contributing not only to the development of our robot, but to the development of our members. Brandon Chan, though you could not make it here with us today, thank you for always watching us from afar, being our motivational backseat driver, and always providing us with your strong opinions. Same goes to Dawood, who cannot be here today because he's in Australia. Where should I even begin with you? From your constant nagging about essays and submissions, to providing technical support all the way down there in Australia. Thank you so much for being the poking stick that keeps us on track and sane throughout our Team 1601 journey. Last, but certainly not least, Mr. Tan. What a year it must have been for you. How can I even begin to describe your contributions to this team, from being the whimsical, sleep-deprived, Roblox hacking, pineapple unicorn, to our loving, dedicated, and supportive everything mentor. You dedicated half of your life to us while making some of your own memories along the way. Thank you for taking the time to be here with us, and thank you for motivating our members day in and day out as they continue with their everyday tasks. Thank you again to all our mentors, and here's more years on this team and on this family. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce our guest speaker, Tariq Zaman. Tariq Zaman was a Team 1601 alumni and is now a reliability engineer at JetBlue Airways, a company that strives for remote growth and innovation in STEM through the aviation industry. Let's all give Mr. Zaman a round of applause.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me. When Mr. Jackson sent an email to the JetBlue team and asked if anyone from our engineering department wanted to speak as part of this science leadership induction, and I went to my director and I said, definitely me, no one else but me. I remember graduating from Aviation High School, I believe in 2009. Sorry, it's been a while. I was part of robotics, I was part of science leadership, I was part of Pegasus, I was part of ROTC. So, you know, that fear that you have when you're doing this presentation, for the color guard guys, been there, done that, know exactly how it feels. You know, robotics, probably the best decision that I ever made in my life. I came back for career day not too long ago, and one of the guys that I was with mentioned, if I could relive my college career again, my high school career again, I would do robotics. I would do science leadership. We have team members from our engineering team that come in and speak to the pencil program that we're a part of as well. And they saw what you guys do. I think at one point, someone from the robotics team showed them the robot, and these guys came back to me and they said, man, you should have been there. These guys were so excited. And switching gears, going over to the competition itself, it's not only about the robot. The robot plays a huge role in the competition. when I started, or when I was in robotics, our instructor at that time was Miss Neron, and Miss Neron always said it. She said, it's not about the robot. We won Chairman's Award one year, and I think we won the second highest award the second year. And I tell you one thing, the year that we won the Chairman's Award, our robot didn't work. Our robot didn't do the best, but hey, we still won. The judges saw what we bring to the table as Quantum Samurai, as Team 1601, and they definitely commend that. So if there's something that robotics teaches you, it's how to overcome problems, how to overcome and adapt to the situation that's at hand. And the members that were part of the competition can probably tell you. I tell you one thing, I saw a few glimpses of the robot, Mr. Prasad, and I was fascinated. I don't think we've seen, at least in my time when I was in robotics, I don't think it was as efficient as what you guys have now. So I wish you guys the best of luck in your future competitions, and keep on making us proud. You guys have a big team of alumni that are here to support you guys with anything and everything you need. Mr. Simmons, I think earlier you had mentioned that Mr. Simmons inspired hundreds of students. I think it's thousands of students, if not more. I remember endless fights with Mr. Simmons, arguments with Mr. Simmons. These instructors devote a lot of time to us, and they do a lot for us. I still remember Mr. Simmons would pitch an idea. Dr. Kamuls was also part of robotics when I was in robotics, and they would pitch ideas to us, and we would be like, as students, we know it all. So we thought that, we got it figured out. We know everything. We didn't take their ideas. We still did what we wanted to do. That's the best part about Quantum Samurai, is the instructors this is your team. Whatever it is that you guys want to do with the robot, the instructors always allow you to do so. You'll go to competitions, you'll see teams, and I'm not bad-mouthing any team out there, but you'll see teams with like some of the most sophisticated robots that are out there. I remember watching videos when kickoff was on I was telling Mr. Jackson earlier, if kickoff was on a Saturday, on Monday, these guys were full on practicing driving. It's like, how is that even possible? But with you guys, it's the dedication that and these instructors allowing you to just take that robot and run with it, and that's what means a lot. And these memories are something that you guys will, I promise you, cherish for the rest of your lives, and before you know it, you'll be up here speaking to the next generation of science leadership members. So again, I wish you guys the best of luck. Thank you guys for having me here. If there's anything I can do, Mr. Prasad, Mr. Jackson, Mr. Simmons, I'm all for it. All right, thank you guys.
Once again, thank you, Mr. Zaman, for speaking to us on behalf of JetBlue Airways. Your attendance today will most certainly have a lasting impression on these young adults. And now, the moment that we've all been waiting for. It's time to recognize the hard work of these students who have not only put on our robot, but into our community. I would like to ask all the inductees to stand up and come forward to stage when you hear your name. Starting off with Zarif Zawad, Christina Yi, Daniel Watrotsky, Megan Won, Ryan Wang, Anakin Viloria, Javier Vergeri, Mark Vilus, Bebek Chapati, Jonathan Hika, Sushil Tamang, Alvin Soon, Rishabh Shah, Eli Sayent, Roberto Perez Guzman, Isis Perez, Eva Palatir, Zaid Patanker, David Park, Randy Paguay, Jaden Pacheco, Heidi Orduno, Notion Orla, Ariba Nuha, Brayden Eng, Brian Mancella, Gabriel Marin, Jomar Madera, Ivan Lin, Miriam Khan, Vanessa Jenkins, Muhib Islam, Kazi Hossein, Justin Geraldo, Michaela Haryanto, Navisha Hardawar, Mohammed Farouk, Joseph Estrada, Cheyenne Espinal, Aman Ihan, Monroe Deliaco, Shashenka Dawoodi, Elvis Chen, Linus Karanai, and Jody Anton. Woo! Sorry. Once again, let us give another round of applause for congratulating our 2024 inductees. Will all our inductees stay standing for the oath? With infinite gratitude, we acknowledge all of our courageous men and women of the past who have made responsible and innovative contributions to the discipline of science. With deep respect, we dedicate our lives this day to the service of all creation. As we strive to lead the compassion and humility with inquisitive minds, we affirm our responsibility for the scientific future of our world. You may now be seated. Congratulations, you are now all officially recognized as members of the Science Leadership Institution. Let us all give a round of applause. We are now going to give the mic to Mr. Prasad to present the individual awards.
Not all. I wrote a little something about these individual awards here. One page. Okay, so hello everyone. Today I have the opportunity to speak on about two of the most determined and committed people I've known in the robotics team. The co-presidents did not rest or shy away from a challenge this entire year. It has been a tremendous undertaking to attend 2 regional competitions. That was 2 weekends, about 3 weekends ago. We spent about a good 3 weeks away from home. And we also attended a practice competition early in March where we decided to re-engineer almost the entire robot. So let me give you guys a little foresight. It was a lot of challenges we ran through, but we made it across. They led their follow pairs and have had a growth process on their own. And I can say that first-handedly. We've had many nights of conversations where discussing things took a long time to come to a conclusion, but they made it. That I'm definitely proud of. During playoff matches, I overheard a student mention a statistic of 6%. Most of the time, that could be a really bad thing. It could be a really good thing, right? 6%. That was our winning stats. We were projected to win the match by 6%. So that really means we stood a chance of losing. 94% of a loss. Now, that's a bad stat, right? These presidents took that stat and showed all the teams out there that 1601 is not a 6% stat. There's no question about it. We turned that stat into 94%. We won that match, and we showed the top teams of New York City who we are as Team 1601. Congratulations. Now, that's a lot of because of you guys' hard work. There's no question about it. Sleepless nights, endless weekends, giving up vacation time. That's your hard work, right? An assumption of a statistic is an assumption. Don't let that determine your future, and you guys have proven that. No questions about it. So, job well done, right? Both of you have learned what it means to lead a team, right? We have 50 members. You guys led them to victory, in my opinion. We may have lost a match at the end, but to victory, no questions asked. Personal sacrifices, you've made it. You've reached success, there's no question about it. Whether it's the time you gave up, like your summer, fixing the robotics room, learning how to CAD, teaching yourself how to CAD, that's by itself an astounding accomplishment. Giving up or teaching the underclassmen of this club how to do things that they have no idea about, that took your time, and they appreciate it. And you also built bonds with teams in other countries, 5 countries if I'm not mistaken. Right? So by itself, that's a lot. You guys made it happen. I speak on behalf of the team and the mentors when I say the crescendo might be over, but your melody on the team will continue. That's a pun for the game this year, okay? And with that, I award both of you the certificate of recognition. Co-presidents, if you can please stand. Sorry. Mark Valouz, there you go. Notion or Alana. There you go. You guys can. You guys can go picture. Yeah. Picture time. Picture. Go. Just so you guys know, we have Dawood from Australia on a call right now, so he's seeing everything, okay? Yes. All right. You guys, thank you very much. And, you guys can take over. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you, Mr. Prasad, for those very, very kind words. We couldn't have done it without you this season. If you weren't here, there would be no robots. So thank you very much, Mr. Prasad. So we're supposed to have slides, but we don't have slides. So we're just gonna recognize key members of our club, starting off with our secretary, Uri Banduha. Sit, you can sit. To our beloved Nani Ariba, which I was told means grandma in Bangla. Thank you for your hard work day in and day out as our TikTok secretary, media, business, mechanical, and everything else person. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work and make sure to scold kids for doing things that annoy you. Congratulations. Next is our business and impact presenters, Zay Patanker, Isis Perez, and Mariam Khan. To our Wall Street trifecta in business, Zaid, Isis, and Mariam, thank you for handling parts of the team that I never would have thought I would be in charge of. Thank you for your support, and we wish you well in your future. Congratulations. To my drivers, to my legendary drivers, Brandon Ng, Ryan Wang, and Monroe Diliaco. Wow, absolutely wow. You guys are amazing at what you do. I would not trust anyone else to drive this monster of a tank. I wish you all the best as you progress through your careers. Good job, keep up the hard work, and congratulations. I'm now going to pass the mic to my co-president, Notion Orella, and she's going to talk to you about the rest of our team.
Good morning, guys. Okay. The next award is for someone who has portrayed excellent performance and leadership in the mechanical division, starting from communicating their bodega ideas to problem solving. Their sketchy methods have single-handedly contributed to naming our robot. Let's give it up for our projected mechanical lead, Justin Geraldo. The next recognition goes to someone who has depicted phenomenal critical thinking, collaborative, and woodworking skills throughout the year. Despite joining the team for the very first time this year, they were able to quickly adapt and excel in the field division of our team, securing their spot as projected field division lead. Let's welcome Brian Mayansella. This is a special one too. This award is dedicated to the person who has led our electrical division this year. Despite having to rewire the robot several times, I think at least 6 times, he has shown endless dedication to the team, enough to even miss AP Physics sometimes. Let's give a round of applause for our retiring electrical division lead, Rishabh Shah. Last but not least, this final award is for somebody who has proved to be a crucial element to the team, while not only being new to 1601, but also new to the school. Starting their journey from mechanical division, they have accomplished tasks while not only properly following directions, but also incorporating their own creative ideas. Most importantly, they have ensured the safety of fellow team members by reminding them that's not safe while witnessing an unsafe activity. So please welcome one of our youngest part of the team from Mechanical Division, Safety Captain, Zarif Zawad. Woo! Okay.
Next. Let's give another round of applause to our award recipients. So now we're going to present our robot for the year. I think this is a moment that all our members have been waiting for. Our robot for the 2024 first robotics season is named Sketchy. Sketchy has been through a lot of zip ties, duct tape, hot glue, band-aids, trauma, but at the end of the day, it's done a lot. From beating out top teams in scoring to making it to playoffs for our second year in a row. This robot, built by these 50 talented and motivated individuals, held up like a tank all the way to the end. I think it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy some driving from our awesome drive team, led by our head driver, Brayden Ng, and his talented co-pilot, Monroe Diliaco. Please enjoy. And wait. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Round of applause to our robot, Sketchy. Let's go. Yeah. Round of applause to our robot, Sketchy. One last. Yeah. Straight down, down, down. Yeah. All right, leave it right there. All right, how was that? Was that cool? I think it was. So it's time for us to conclude this ceremony, but before we do, let's have some kind words from Mr. Jackson, our principal. Please give Mr. Jackson a hand.
Hello, everybody. So I know the bell rang, so I'll keep this brief, but let's give a big, big round of applause for the science leadership, robotics. Look at that robot. It was mentioned a few times. As you see that robot, you heard Mr. Zaman talk about it when he was in robotics as well. A lot of teams out there have some really major corporate sponsors, and no one wants to say it, but they do a lot of the work for them. Our students, our staff did this all themselves. I don't know if everyone knows, a lot of that robot was printed by us using 3D printers. The parts were also machine made on a CNC machine where it was cut out and designed by our students and our staff. So this was completely a robot made by our students for this competition. Every competition is unique every year. That's why you saw the discs and the hanging process. And also they program the robot. So we left that part out, but they have to do an autonomous part where they program the robot to work independently of the people operating it at the first minute or so, I believe it is. So one more time, give them a big round of applause. That's amazing what they pull off. Why do I say that twice? Because somehow you do it after 4:15 when everyone else is done around 2:30, 3 o'clock. Somehow you do it late into the evening and get us to stay with you until it's way too late and Mr. Simmons knocks on my window as let me know you're all gone. But it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for our students in our school to work on a variety of projects. In this case, robotics. Guys, join the team. It's really excellent. They do a lot of fun stuff, and they put together the shop, science, academic work all together to make this possible. So I want to make sure before we leave, make sure you give a big round of applause, Ms. Simmons, Mr. Prasad, Ms. Aldave. All your teachers all around you. Big round of applause for all your teachers, because it's not just 3 people, it's the whole school that gets us here. For all your staff and administrators, give them a big round of applause. For JetBlue, Mr. Zaman represents them. He's a graduate, but he also works in engineering. The head of engineering is a graduate of Aviation High School as well. JetBlue gave us $6,000, and that way we're able to participate in 2 competitions, not just the one every year. So thank you very much, JetBlue. And I believe you'll be mentoring us going forward as well, right? And Bloomberg as well. We have a mentor from Bloomberg that's been helping us out. Thank you very much. Next year, make sure you come out to the competition. It's a lot of fun activities the whole weekend. And lastly, parents. Your parents got you here through middle school, elementary school to make sure you got to Aviation High School. We're proud of your children. You do a wonderful job. Thank you very much. So outstanding job, science leadership. We have one last presentation to provide to JetBlue. Mr. Zaman's going to accept it on behalf of JetBlue. Mr. Prasad. Please do the honors of awarding our corporate sponsor and overall leadership mentoring group, JetBlue. Tariq Zaman will be accepting it. Thank you, Tariq. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Outstanding job, Color Guard ROTC and the Science Leadership. Good job, Mark and team. I know the bell rang. You want to close them out?
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Yep. Once again, let's just give our inductee one last round of applause for the hard work and dedication to his team. So before you guys leave for fourth period, does anyone have any of these orange rings? One. That's it? 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you are dismissed. Thank you for coming today, and please enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Parents, please come up. There's refreshments behind. There's cake, ice cream, chips, and food.